We all have secrets, deep within. Memories we can never erase. Difficult experiences. It's just a distant dream of mine right now. But if we can just reach out to each other, even a little, we can tease out those delicate shapes. Then, with time, our bonds will grow stronger, until one day...
It's rising! We're getting more light! This is Colony Delta. That smouldering camera! It's valid, it's stuff of legends, but... we can win! We're gonna make it! Consul, sir! Right! All troops! Full advance! And don't let up! Don't let a single life slip from your grasp! What the? What's that for honest?
Listen here. You've done well to come this far. But now, smoldering Kamaravi takes the field.
No way. He let us think we had them pinned. But really, we were the ones that were trapped. Spark this! Everyone pull back! Full retreat! We gotta leg it before...
Just who are you? Perhaps a guard, perhaps not.
Well, well. Smoldering Kamaravi. Your name is no mere affectation.
A consul? No. You're...
Ready to go? Okay then, let's go. How do we go on from here? We got completely turned around in all those sparking tunnels, and there's a trail down those rapids. I must say, I have absolutely no sparking clue where we are. Needn't worry on that count. Commander Isurd provided us with the necessary topographical data. Oh nice, legend. Well, the water that runs from the Orion Mountains makes for difficult terrain. Actually, rather than constantly checking the data and explaining myself, I think it'd be better if I just tell you where to go. Yeah, sounds good. Lead the way. Toads, we have every faith in you, Tyon. It's the bottom of the waterfall. See if we can get to the middle levels first. Should we aim to get above Colony Lamda? Basically, yes. Just the middle levels, we'll need to head up and around. Got it. Departure time! Did you get to say everything you wanted to Commander Isurd in the end? More or less. Well, okay, that's good. Let's go.
Anyone feel like taking a break?
See, we should go, but we could also head right back. And that's exactly what we're doing. That's why we're heading back right now. Aha, there was more dialogue. You're looking busy. Commander was good enough to tell us about the work we have ahead of us. Gotta do what we've gotta do. Hey, it's good to look to the future. Things are really looking up now that we have autolevs and the resources from the tunnels. Colony Lamda has never been stronger. Let me actually double check where we start this up. Because I actually want to do the hero quest first. Take care of that, and then we'll loop around, do our side questing right at the start.
What's wrong, Commander?
Oh, it's you guys. The Pharaonis was heavily damaged during the battle, do you remember? As a result, some of our remote-administrated autolevs aren't responding to transmitted instructions.
I'm not 100% on the techno-babble, but that doesn't sound good.
Indeed. I've sent some of our tech guys over, so we'll know soon enough.
Do you really need the machines?
Are you thinking there might be another battle?
It's nothing like that, I assure you. Colony Lamda is now focused on ether mining, and...
What was that? We just received word of a tunnel collapse.
What? I'll be there ASAP. Are the troops assembled?
They're all in position.
Then go on ahead. Sorry about this, after you took the trouble to come all the way here.
Commander, please let us lend a hand.
Only if you're sure. But your help will be welcome.
Roger that.
And we temporarily get Isurd with us as we start off Unwavering Resolve.
Into the tunnels.
Does seem like a good plot to have. We completely missed the jump there.
On you guys.
It's a bit embarrassing.
Do exactly as I say.
And I know we still do have to get back to figuring out what Gray's...
Going back to where we fought with Lamda.
Yes. I would have assumed that there was some extra dialogue for that, but apparently not. And, okay. We'll follow along where it tells us to go. We'll see where it's at. Where it's leading us. I don't really use the quest path too often. I probably should use it more, but oh well. So be it. Right now we have Isurd with us. He is the Strategos class, and we'll get into what that is all about at the end of this episode. And I think honestly, yeah, probably what we'll end up doing is for our side questing, we'll just loop around and do everything in reverse from how I've gotten. So we'll help out Lamda first, then 30. Well, not really that way then, but whatever. We'll help out Lamda, then 30, then... I don't know why you guys couldn't protect it. Lamda 30, then 4, Gamma 9. I think I'll be the order I do things. And that, No, I'm not going to yet. I was thinking maybe we can go after Iota, but I think that's a little bit too far out of the way. Yeah, I think Iota's a bit of a stretch for right now. We'll clear those and get our Ether Sphere going. I have to double check what level the final boss of this of Chapter 4 is. Just to know how... Oh, that's actually something that I should remember. Actually, a couple things have unlocked now. First of all, we got our level 30 accessories because we reached level 30. And just wait for those all to click open. And then we also have a couple other things. Party formation. We can... Oh, okay. That's changing... Like, if you have a preset that you really like, you can do that. In addition, what I was thinking was, I believe it is in options? There's one... Yeah, background lineup. Here we are. You can change what it all looks like. So you can have certain people up front. You can have... That's your default one. Everyone looking forward. We got a little bit staggered there than people in order. I think we'll go with... I like the look of Intercept. Yeah, that's nice.
I wonder what's around here.
And I'll go through the soul tree in next episode, I think. So wow, we're already at 12 minutes in.
Seems to have been discovered.
Boids. There's a bunch of boids over there. Yeah, I mean, we have hero quests right now. Will eventually lead us to... The hero quest gets us a new class, then we'll help out Lamda, and while we're helping out Lamda, we can go through other stuff, including that. Any sort of other quests that we can pick up, we'll also see. That's... Okay, well... Maybe.
Time for a climb.
We might be able to do that? Not sure. Again, I'll have to double check what all the different quests around here are.
How about it? Shall we take it on?
You know what? We'll be fine. We got bamboozled. Get to Mima Gate. Now, like Fonsa Mima, the capital of Araya in Xenoblade 2. Because, I mean, we were just... It's part of the Orion tunnels. Makes sense. Makes sense to reference other stuff with Uriah. We actually got quite good levels from just beating Yorin. Huh, neat.
The tunnel walls should have been stabilized. What happened?
Hey, look over there.
It's collapsed.
Ah! We got monsters!
They must have been living in a place with elevated ether concentration, then found their way in here.
We better get there quick.
But there's no direct path there. We'll have to go around.
You've got Levnises, don't you? Wanted to make short work of these things. But we need permission from each squad's leader to activate a Levnis.
Oh, come the snuff on. This is an emergency.
You stay here on standby. There might be another collapse, so we'll go on alone.
But Commander!
Execute a partial evacuation once the tunnel mouth is secured. Coordinate with the medic corps and treat any wounded. Now, these are special orders for which I take full accountability. Inform the other troops.
Yes, sir.
Now, all of you.
We'll be fine, Commander. You can count on us.
Understood. I'm sorry for dragging you into this. We want to reach the cave-in.
I mean, it's kind of our goal to always be helping out with these hero quests. Oh, it's very nice to do so. Yeah, a lot of the Orion tunnels are a little bit weird to navigate. So.
No problem.
Also, wow, that's some impressive strength. Although, it does have wheels, I suppose. Some very nice wheels. And while we're over here, we might as well pick up the container. We didn't really get to explore around here because we were too busy running away. I wouldn't say like cowards, but they were hunting us down. So, you know. If we pop down here, it doesn't always take into account the fact that you can...
We can use this to get up above.
Doesn't always account for the fact that you can just jump off of places. You can cut some corners by not running everywhere. Uni runs laps around lands. We got into a level 43 is our cutoff point. So I probably can end up taking out Iota before then. But there is another fight that I do want to be adequately leveled for. Which I gotta check what that one is at. Okay. Some tight levels in there. Probably, I just never want to be too overleveled. Or, like, overleveled at all, if possible. Well, no. I say that. We're already... I'm pretty sure we're already overleveled for what we're supposed to be when we pass through. I'm not overleveled for the first major boss of this chapter, but... That's... Oh, actually...
Shall we take it on?
Is it even that far off? I actually think it is. Whatever. It's fine. That Drifter Scorpox could stop following. Thank you. We have a lot of sending off to do.
We can't just leave this be.
Not even from Lamda. Though it... Is that 30? Oh, okay. Weird. Just didn't really think that 30 would be this far out because this is penniless, but... Who knows? It might be they just have one Agian colony, one Kavesi colony for each region set up. Maybe. I don't know, though. The Fullmetal Jaguar is also a little bit more unique compared to a lot of the other attacker classes that we have, because it is a ether-based class. So, having Overfall will be pretty useful for us, because a lot of our other attackers have been physical. I think, honestly, most of our classes in general, I think, have been physical. But we're starting to get further on, so that means we can start experimenting a little bit more with ether-based stuff. If I recall, in Xenoblade 1, you didn't really get any big ether stuff until, I guess, Sharla is ether. But even then, only a few arts. Oh, well. Well, because we're here, we happen to be in the area, so may as well. We were just conveniently in the area, you know. didn't even realize this was here, but I mean, we can boost up, you know. I'm fine with that. Real, I don't even think it's, well, it probably would be worth cutting through this, but I'm not going to. I mean, the battle's already basically done anyways, so we'll check through upgrading Eno. Probably at the same time we do the soul tree stuff as well.
Should have enough to give Eno a boost now.
A big upgrade session.
Sweet, let's poke around.
Use this elevator number 2.
Off we go.
Off we go. I do like the Full Metal Jacket's outfit. It's very simple, but it's nice.
Here we go.
Senna doing all the work. But Uni's not... I don't think Uni would be as physically weak as Tyon. Tyon's a big nerd, though.
Can anyone hear me? We're here to help.
Commander, we're safe. No casualties here.
Looks like there weren't too many working this deep inside. I'm glad everyone's unharmed. I didn't think there'd be a cave in here, considering the geology, and with this level of structural support. I suppose the cave wall was weak enough for the monsters lurking there to break through.
When the excavation uncovered an area of concentrated deposits, the monsters that lived there must have sensed a chance.
The ether find is good news, but for now, let's get everyone out.
There might be more monsters. We better keep an eye out.
Noted.
We're close to the site of the cave-in. Let's pick up the pace.
Yes, sir.
Did we even need to? Ah, okay. We had moved past it in the cutscene. That's fine. It's like, did we even need to do that? Yes.
Topographical info updated.
You itching to get wrecked?
They've been absorbing the ether. Stay your guard.
Eyes over here.
Anyways, we can quick drill through these guys. Because these are relevant for a quest that isn't just the Piranhas Hulk. The Piranhas Hulk, since they're pretty generic enemies, whatever. That's the way I'm gonna... That's how I'm gonna justify it, at least. But yeah. Again, we'll get into the exact specifics of what the Strategos and Isurd can do once we get it. If they get it, girl. Demolition is honestly one of my more favorite single arts, just because of how wide of an AoE it is. And it does at least look like it do a lot of damage. It's perfect. At least looks like it does a ton of damage. I don't actually know if it does, but it sure looks like it. I like quick draw. There we go, that's half dealt with. You know what? Maybe we can do like so. Is that at least a lot of evasions? Don't know. Regardless, we're clearing through these guys pretty quickly. I would say and easily, but Senna's pretty close to death, and I think Mio was pretty close to death.
Please work with me a little.
That looks somewhat cleaned up.
I guess riding Alephnis meant they avoided any serious injuries.
A little silver lining to a great big cloud. Glad to hear. Tyon? No, all of you. Thanks for your assistance. You saved us.
On the contrary, Commander. We were just following your orders.
Right. We could only react so fast thanks to your quick thinking.
That's about as much as I can do. The people of Colony Lambda, and you as well, all knew what needed to be done. And due to that, the rescue was a success. I can't thank you enough.
You've even managed to secure a nearby ether deposit. I'm a bit jealous.
Yes. Actually, our troops reported a harvestable ether source recently. And with enough resources in the bank, perhaps the colony could have some peace of mind.
I hear a fair few colonies are lacking ether.
Everyone knows that we're nothing without it. Everyone in Lamda knows to be prepared to do anything in their power rather than lose it. By the way, how are your travels?
Our travels?
Sometimes I'm envious of folk like you. Strong-willed and forging ahead.
Oh, well, we're not that.
Actually, I think being a commander is a pretty big deal in its own way, eh?
Smoldering Camaravi and the famed Silvercoat certainly are. But I'm not that kind of lone pioneering type.
I think most people feel the same.
I know my own weakness best of anyone. The day we lost Nimue and Yu Taion, I abandoned all thought. The consul sensed my weakness, knew I'd pass my responsibility to another, and took merciless advantage of it.
Oh.
That's one thing I learned from losing. Ironically, if I hadn't experienced that loss, I'd never have come to understand this feeling in me. Sorry, no one needs to hear all that. Ah, yes, I owe you all, don't I? Would you come to the commander's office later? I'll be waiting.
We can certainly do that,
Better
but
not spill any of this.
first we're gonna pop in some more extra ether. I mean, it's here. I may as well grab it.
So cool this up.
What, like 4 ether? 4 or 5? I don't know what we started with.
Better not spill any of this.
I think we started with 4, so 6. I'm just gonna keep pushing back the... Alright. This is one thing I actually don't like about Colony Lambda, is that it has its own section in the map, like the Milo Trick Cavern, but whatever, it's fine. We'll deal with it.
So, I wanted to thank you all somehow.
We didn't lend a hand just so you'd give us something in return.
Too right. We don't expect any thanks.
That may be so, but
Oh yeah, did the thing with the autolevs get sorted out?
I only just got a report saying they don't know why they won't work. After seeing that cave-in, I want to investigate thoroughly. An autolev is vital for that investigation. If we can't bring them back here, they can't be of any use to us.
Here it comes.
I'm not planning on getting you involved for every little thing. I already can't thank you enough for your help with the cave-in.
Excuse me, Commander. I have a report about the autonomous Levnesses.
Any new developments?
Yes, sir. It seems they're operational.
I see.
They wanted you to take a look and judge if they can be used or not, sir.
Roger that. Well, I'm sorry for bringing you all out here. I have to go.
I'd like to come along.
What do you mean?
Ooh, good call. I need some closure on this.
We won't get in the way. Is that okay?
As you wish. Then follow me.
I don't think we really need to follow him. He's just gonna be a... God, I hate Colony Lambda. Lambda's just so out of the way and annoying just because of how the map is set up with it. Like, there's not much beyond Lambda than what we can see here. So, well. Like, it could be a thing where it's like, oh, we don't want to spoil that there's a colony here. Well, 1, you can't get this far anyways, and 2, like, it's a big hole in the ceiling. You just say, like, hey, it's the stuff on top of the waterfall. Whatever. Well, deal. Sometimes games are just sorted weird. And Lambda is very sorted weird. Yeah, we'll just ignore that whole kerfuffle. That scuffle and or kerfuffle. I might end up spending some time at some point. Maybe like when I go and do another round of taking screenshots for the end plates.
Stationed in the cave at the Pier Bluffs.
where I'm just gonna collect a bunch of material, a bunch of collectibles, just a ton of them. But I don't know. I don't know.
We don't exactly have what I'd call an open schedule.
Sorry. I know this is selfish.
Nah, mate, I don't blame you.
I may owe Commander Isurd a great debt. But he's also someone I just want to help, even if I didn't owe him. I think every soldier in Lamda probably feels the same.
It sounds nice, doesn't it? Feeling attachment to your colony, to your commander.
Yeah, definitely. What happened?
Hey, is everything okay?
Commander! The Levnises! They started moving all of a sudden!
What?
And then they just came for us!
But any autonomous unit should have safeguards to stop it attacking us.
That came from right up ahead.
Huh. Lucky thing we tagged along, eh?
Please, stay back, Commander. We can take it...
What are you saying, man? I'm fighting. It'd be a lousy example for the troops if I just stood around and stared.
Then let's go.
What's that? Cave. Great. Wonder what it's like inside.
Well, it's a couple of armadillos. One thing I actually want to mention that kind of confuses me is, good lord, do Tyon and Noah always look so tired. Like, they look exhausted. They need a few days of sleep straight. I can't do a front attack while also getting the ether down. Be a while before we get that going. Can get some topples at the very least. Yeah, their talent art's not up yet, which is a shame. Yeah, we'll definitely be able to show off what Isurd can do in his chain attacks. This is a pretty long fight, and Isurd is actually, like, Isurd is one of the best chain attacks. He's very, very good for chain attacks. But again, we'll see that in a bit. Well, as in when we get all that done. Also, completely had misremembered how you do the Ouroboros orders. So for example, to get the Uni-Tine one, you need to do the Uni's order and then Tyon's order. It's not having both available to be used at the same time. Death Mounting. War of Attrition reduces the enemy physical and ether defense by 15% during chain attack, which is fine. But mainly, 1, he has a 40 for his stat, and 2, he guarantees a Bravo when he's the one completing an order. So yeah, it can be really good, although it really only matters for that first one. So it's not quite as good as you think. It is very good, don't get me wrong, but it's not quite as good. It also can technically hurt you a little bit if you're unlucky and he gets, you know, you could have an amazing, but Isurd gets you down to a Bravo. But that's incredibly situational. So if we go with that, we can do, you know what? Sure. Attack like that. Then we'll have Mio going. She'll get a little bit more. And then we can have... that actually probably would have been one where I should have used Isurd. I was going for a Bravo anyways, was my goal. Ah well. Again, like, I think it can end up hurting you a little bit. It's very good early on in a chain attack, but it does have diminishing rewards. It's great to start you off in one. Who do we have? Isurd, Senna. Okay. Just give us some options. Just good bop him real good. And since we're gonna be getting a Bravo anyways, doesn't really matter. Well, I mean, I could have saved some points, but ah well. Gets up to 150. And let's see if I can do that. It works how I remember it does. So, this could be close. We might actually be able to finish this order. Yeah, it'll be a close one. Okay, we're good. Yeah, we're... Even if I don't like the thumb charge, the weapon is cool. I will give it that. There we go. The reactivation, and because we did both of those, we can also get an Ouroboros order in. So yeah, it's when it's really helpful to finally have the, everything that's on the side, like telling you what orders you've all completed. It's useful, finally. And at this point, oh yeah, no, we're definitely using Uni. So yeah, that's really kind of what you would want to end up going for with a chain attack. Try to get your hero involved, use all 4, and then get the Ouroboros order at the end. And you can, I think you can get like, it's possible without terrible difficulty to get up to like 1500% damage. Like, you can get ridiculous power off of your works. But not the case here. Well, okay. You can, but like, I think if you get amazings on everyone, which is possible, it's pretty difficult, but it is possible. And I think it mainly comes down to one hero that we haven't gotten yet has a power that can definitely lead to it. Here, you know what? Let's get Tyon's Ouroboros in. Sadly, that actually, yeah, that still requires them to be dazed before it can actually burst them. But oh well. We can at least show off Eightfold Divide. They did the launch, but they don't have... Yeah, they successfully got the launch off, but they didn't have anything to smash with. Well, our entire team didn't have anything to smash with. But yeah, we're going through these guys without too much difficulty, I would say. Up, up. Up, up. We're just taking our time with this. And because we got the extra damage effect, give us points for our talent art. So things like extra damage effects, critical hits, and getting anything in the... Usually getting things in the attack combo, in the combos helps, but sometimes the game is weird. And the attacker roll actions are just weird in general. Shouldn't have too much difficulty here, though. And that clears the 2 Armadillo out.
It's not as tough!
You've barely put a dent in it.
Oi! The spark you doing?
Concentrate on their power sources.
Where are they?
Finish it up now! Tie on!
Right.
Look out!
Whoa! Now, tie on! Open fire!
Nice one.
Brilliant work, Tyon.
Commander Isurd!
It's over. Feels like all I do is ask you to clean up our messes. Thanks again. If there's anything I can do.
But why did they go berserk?
It might have been set so they couldn't tell between friend and foe once restarted.
You think so? So you're saying that forcing them to restart overwrote the previous instructions?
Oh, man.
I'll have engineering give me the details. We need them in running order, but they can be dangerous tools, so care is paramount. Regardless, let me know if there's any way I can thank you.
We told you before, we didn't do this for any reward.
Won't fly. I can't rest easy knowing I'm this deep in someone else's debt.
If you're going to insist... Do we need anything, guys?
Let me think.
All right, I've got something.
Whatever it is, just say the word. We've put you out of your way.
I want you to fight by our side once more.
Say that again.
I want you to see for yourself that the path I'm walking is the right one, Commander.
Tyon, has this been bothering you?
I understand. My position as commander means I probably won't be able to accompany you at all times. But I pledge myself and Colony Lamda to you, Tyon. No, to all of you. Call me anytime you need me. I'll come running no matter what.
Thank you very much, Commander.
I better brush up on my skills to keep up with you all. Colony Lamda will have to keep up with its current developments too.
We can help you with stuff like that, mate.
Now look here, I can't ask that of you.
Look, we're friends now. Nothing wrong with asking your friends for help.
We're friends, you say. You're incredibly trusting, you know that.
What's that supposed to mean? We're just helping.
I don't mean anything bad by it. If I need you, I'll ask for you.
Please, call us anytime you need.
I'm a lucky man to have friends like you, Tyon.
And Zelda completes Unwavering Resolve, giving us Isurd and the Strategos. Which obviously goes to Tyon. What do you expect? The Strategos is... It's another one of those weird classes. One of those weird classes just like Thaumaturge, in that it's... Well, it's not a great healer,
We're better to monitor the battle
I would
than on
say,
the
but it's... I like it a little bit better than the Thaumaturge, but it still is eh. Big thing that it has is Soul Fire will debuff the enemy with attack down, while also doing a heal when it hits, which is fine. As for its arts, No Love Lost is a physical defense down, Hornet is a heal on a hit, Moondog will give regeneration, Earthbind, well, binds, and Mirror Trap is a counter heal. So the Strategos good at it's good at healing as well as some buffing. Bind is a very good status when it can actually be used. It's a weird class. As to your skills, buffing an ally boosts your damage up by 20%, increases the damage of the duration of debuffs and buffs, and it will also have a chance to grant all allies attack up on a preemptive attack. That is you initiating combat and getting a hit before they do. So yeah, the Strategos is a buffing class more than anything else. It's not... yeah, it's a buff. It will help debuff enemies, and Mirror Trap is fine, I guess. It's a weird class again, but I mean we'll still we'll finish off Thaumaturge and then we'll go with it. As for Isurd himself, he has Steady Striker and Swelling Scourge, which is short and auto attack and power of debuffs. But I think that will do it for this time, and next time we're gonna start helping out Colony Lamda. But until then, see you guys later.